10-point iron palm. First of all, for this training, you're going to want some Besser bricks and some iron palm Dit Da Jiao. Make sure to get an iron palm version. I highly recommend this one. You also want the bag. About 8 Besser bricks is enough, and a canvas bag. Next we will move on to the bag. I'll put a link in the description for this Dit Da Jiao. For the canvas bag, we will fill it with a combination of chickpeas, black beans, and red kidney beans. This is an intermediate level bag, and it can also complete your training on the end stage. This will act like stones, the same as stones. So when you hit it and strike it, it's just like hitting a bag of stones. Just perfect, just what you want. Next we'll move on to the Dit Da Jiao and the massage required before and after training. Using the Dit Da Jiao is an important part of the training. It is a combination of herbs and an alcohol base. This is over 2,500 years old. It's been used for a long time. It increases the circulation of blood, qi, and the healing factor. It also toughens your sinew and your flesh. When massaging, you want to make sure that you use a circular motion. We're not rubbing the skin with friction here. We're massaging by pressing motion. We're gently pressing this ointment into the body, deep into the hands. And we will massage for at least 5 minutes. I've included about 5 minutes of massage to show you exactly how to do it. And you want to make sure that you do each and every part of your hand and fingers and palms and knuckles. We will also do the elbows, because the elbows are an important part of iron palm training. You want to have the force in your elbow. You want to be able to take the force through your elbows. Otherwise, what's the point of having a strong fist or palm if you're unable to support that through your elbows? So we also massage the ointment. This will heal bone, and it's a very powerful herbal ointment. And it's important to massage all of the fingers and in between the fingers, on top of the fingers and underneath the fingers, the fingertips and the knuckles. The massaging helps to raise what's called the fasciae, which is a kind of tissue that insulates our bone and muscle and covers our entire body. The massage helps for the fasciae to enlarge, and the training will put bioelectrical energy permanently into that tissue. So it's almost like having thick rubber coating your body, and that's the consummate skills, the iron body trainings. We'll get into that later. There are also some healing qigongs, detail later on in some other videos, which will increase your overall health and healing capacity, as well as your internal energy. So this iron palm is an internal iron palm. It creates an intense amount of force. Okay, so we continue to massage, and we're doing our elbows because it is very important, as I said, to have a strong structure. And of course you want to do stances and various other things. We will get into what to do there, fundamentals, in later videos. At the moment we're going to focus on the end game iron palm, 10-point iron palm. Here we go. Now after the massage we shall examine the technique. Raising the hand, we heavily drop it gently. Backhand, knife hand, palm, fingertips with palm, knuckles, phoenix eye fist protruding, heavy punch, hammer fist, elbow, full palm, back palm, slice, heel palm, tiger claw, eagle claw, phoenix eye fist, heavy punch, hammer fist, elbow. What we do is we first of all go into a stance, into an internalized protruding stance, a Wing Chun stance. Palm down, backhand, knife hand, heel palm, tiger claw, eagle claw, phoenix eye fist, heavy punch, hammer fist, elbow. We relax our palm and we sink the energy down. What you'll see is that the energy is going down through the bag, through the best bricks, and through the ground, and all the way to the big ladder. There's a big ladder with the camera on it, and the force is so strong from this training that you will see that even the camera in the ground actually shakes. Fingertips, knuckles, like you're knocking a door, inside, outside, hammer fist, elbow. Straight down heavy, back, slice, palm, fingertips, knocking a door, inside, outside, hammer fist, elbow. We repeat this for about 108 times, twice a day. To begin with, you can start with once a day. It will injure you, tear your flesh. So therefore, you will need supplementary training if you wish to really attain a high level in iron palm. Iron palm is an extremely high level martial art, so I highly recommend that you be devoted to your training and follow these guidelines. So we sink our energy while pressing our knees together, and now, as you'll see in a second, the stance is very important. We don't use a horse stance here, like the traditional. We use an internalized stance. So we continue. We just continue. we continue. We will take an inverted stance with our toes pointed inwards. After training, you may want to flex your wrists a little bit and to get some blood circulation. This is an extremely good exercise which will increase your power tenfold. Now we take a stance with our knees pointed inwards and our toes pointed inwards. They all align up to our center line, to our heart. Then we bend our legs and therefore creating an intense internalized force. As you can see, even from a distance through the ground, my strikes are making the camera shake. And it's not on a stand, it's on an actual sturdy tripoded or quadruple podded ladder. So the whole purpose of this training is an energy training. It's not about smashing yourself to bits or to be able to smash things. It's about penetration power, and it is more than just your hands. You need to focus on your knees, your elbows, your center, and your mindset. Your mindset's important. Okay, next we go on to the same technique but from a different angle. So a 45-degree angle would be good, but this is acceptable. We drop, we back, slice, heel palm pushing forward, fingertips tiger claw, knock in the door eagle claw, inside phoenix, bam, heavy hit, hammer fist, elbow. We keep our head facing forward and our back straight. We continue forward, penetrating. You'll see the force emitted. This is after about 27 years of iron palm training. So just be devoted. It is worth the training. So we keep at it. We just pound it. Always keep our back straight, our knees in, our posture unbroken. Using the liniment afterwards. And finally, in order to gain extra advancement, I'd highly recommend training at night. I hope you enjoyed this, and there will be more to come.